Hey everybody, how we doing? My name's Marc Gill. This is Marc's on the Grill. We have a fun one tonight, man. We're taking on the Goliath, the behemoth, the big one. We're taking on the legendary McDonald's McRib, and we're doing it from scratch. I like that. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna do what I always do, and that's bring you guys up live up here so I can see you, we can hang out, I can see who pops on and says hello and all that fun stuff. So right out of the gate, we have Cole Selkirk up there and 7 other people are hanging out. So have a look up there. You can see us when we can see you. That's going to be fun. So like I said, if you are just joining us, we are doing the McDonald's McRib tonight, and this one's going to be fun. So I got it going a couple of ways. Oh, and by the way, here's a little tip for you. If your smoker's ever smoking that much, time to clean your smoker. I'm just telling you that. Hey, Maria, can you bring me back a piece of paper towel? We're going to go like all unprofessional and clean the camera lens off while we're live. How crazy is that? No, don't do it with your sleeve. It just makes it worse. Everybody say hi to Trish. Trish is behind the camera. Hell, she's doing this in case you can't. Do you want to switch it around? You want to do that? No, we don't want to do that. We'll do that another time. Bob Williams is saying hi. Shorty Huff, good afternoon. Ben Miller in Clearwater says hello. We love dropping stuff off to Ben every now and then. That's fun. All right, guys, here we go. Totally unprofessional. Oh, this is bad. All right, there we go. Might take care of a little bit of the sunspot. All right, I think we got all kinds of people hopping on. We do. So in case you missed it, like I said, tonight we're doing the McDonald's McRib, and it is a lot easier than you might think it is. Seriously. So here's what we're going to do. Come on in. First thing I'm going to do is put on my gloves. Hey, do me a favor. Say hi. Tell us where you're watching from. Hit that like, subscribe, mash that share button, whatever it is you do. What? Trish saying hi.
Edna from Cambridge, Ohio.
Here, I'm going to put my gloves on. Trish is going to say hi to people.
It's like a sweet name.
What?
Edna.
Aw, is that a sweet name?
It is a sweet name.
Perfect. All right, Edna, I have my rubber gloves on. Sweetness is over. Get on in here. Okay, so here's what I have in here. You're going to start with a rack of spare ribs, all right? Nothing fancy. You don't got to go baby back. Nothing, just spare ribs. Cheapest ones you can find. The rack's usually about this long, about this wide. There's a lot of fat on it. There's a lot. That's fine. We brought up the big guns, man. We got the Cuisinart today. So here, I kept. You're going to grab a sharp knife. You're going to do your best not to cut yourself, especially if you got like a live YouTube show. So have a look here. I kept one out. I did the whole thing because nobody wants to see that. You're going to trim it as close to the bone as you can, and then of course you'll come down on the other side and just kind of work all the meat off the bone that you can, and you're going to have this pile of rib meat off your pork ribs, and then just beef it up with a little bit. I use a center cut pork loin here. You can use a regular pork chop, all that kind of stuff. It is just pork that we're using. There's nothing weird in our stuff. There's no fillers. There's none of that stuff. So I can't tell you what Mickey D's using, but this is what we're using, all the good stuff. So let's pop that right in. What?
I can tell you Mickey D's is not using that.
They are not using that. All right, well, Trish said that. I didn't.
No, yours is delicious.
I know. All right, so here we go. Now I'm trying to monitor the time when I can take my gloves off. I brought a couple of pair. So I want to make sure, because we're working with pork, that everything's all perfect here. So here we go. Let me go ahead. I love toys, especially power ones. All right, so there's not as much stuff in here as you might think there is. It actually really is simple. So here's the only thing that we're going to add to ours, okay? 3 tablespoons of water. Put that in stylishly. About 3/4 of a teaspoon, seriously, just a teaspoon of salt. There's enough salt going on in there. And about 1.5 teaspoons or whatever that was of either brown or white sugar.
Brown sugar.
Or white. Okay, so that's all in there. Now we're going to clip this on. Now listen, you're looking for the consistency of like goo. Yeah, goo. Pork goo. All right, so come on, here we go. Let's power this up. Ready? That's going to happen fast. I like this. Here we go. Whee! All right.
Pretty.
We're not there. Pretty? That's
like
pretty.
My favorite.
We're getting there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What?
It's like my favorite stained glass ever.
You're funny. Okay, we're getting gooey. This is good, very pasty. Okay, I think we're at a good rib paste when it starts spinning like dough. Lovely. All right, we've done it. Have a look inside there. Oh my goodness, that is fantastic. Wow, look, Trish, we did it. Here, I'll get in your shade. I'm in your shade, man. You like it?
Yeah.
It looks good. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Just because I don't want to be on that fail video, I'm going to unplug, first of all, and then I'm going to take this blade out of there. What? What happened? All right, so now I'm going to work with that pork again. So let me go ahead and get my, I brought something out. Oh, I'm like, I'm going to put this somewhere, and when I put it there, I'm going to forget where I put it, and I almost forgot where I put it. So, I've got some tinfoil lined tray there. Now, just so you know, we're in Florida here. I know everywhere in the country where it's minus 22, there's a collective, aww, but it's pretty windy today. Aww. In the midst of all of this sunshine. So things are like blowing all over the place. Hopefully nothing smacks me in the back of the head here. I keep worrying one of these giant things is going to fly off and grab me. So Trish, while I do my rubber glove thing here again, say hi to some folks.
David Jacobs from snowy Watsika, Illinois. Michael James, hi.
Hey, Michael. Michael's my brother. I got to call him.
John Davis, hey y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Trish the Dish, Kirk.
What? Okay, no, don't get that. That's a secret. That's a surprise.
Okay.
Okay, so come on over here.
Came over there.
All right, get on in here. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take this goo, your pork mixture, and you're going to kind of separate it into as equal of 4 parts as you can. Now, I gave you a recipe here for 4 large ones and about 6 regular medium-sized ones. So let's do that, and then let's do this. There we go. So the best you can. So here's the best way to do this. You're just going to kind of roll it into a log. There we go. And then just kind of press it down. You're going to do some trimming after it comes out of the freezer. So we're not going to worry about that too much right now, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time really shaping these out perfectly. That's something you can kind of do on your own time, everybody, all right? So I am going to do this quick, though. In the meantime, why don't we say hello to some folks and see if anybody... Oh, you know what? Why don't I use this as the opportunity to let everybody know that we have a cookbook. Ooh. That's right. Guys, you've been watching this show for years, and we've assembled some of our favorite recipes, a really kick-butt reference section with all the kind of info that you would ever want from beginner up to kind of novice. Listen, if you're like the pit master winning contests, move along. This is for everybody else, all right? So all that great information is there. There's close to 40 of our favorite recipes. You're really, really, really going to like it. So, like I said, we're going to throw something in the description there. You can have a look. We're going to have a launch on our video podcast pretty soon, the smokestack. Well, we'll talk a little bit more about it. So, like I said, no, these are not perfectly in the shape of McRibs yet, but they don't need to be. So here's now, what's next? Where's my spoon? I had a spoon. All right, I'll use my finger. So you can either use the tip of, okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're just going to make those little rib sections, just like that. Now, once you're done here, this is all going to go in the freezer, okay? And then once it comes out of the freezer, you're going to trim it to that perfect square shape that the McRib is. All right, we'll just do this really quick. Now, you can either do it with your finger, or you can do it with the butt end of a wooden spoon. No problem. You're just going to kind of give it that little rib shape. So, guys, that is that simple. This goes in the freezer, and then from there, you can either smoke them, or you can do them on the grill or griddle. It's entirely up to you. So I am going to put that down there, put this out of the way, so we can go ahead and deal with this later. There we go. We'll cook those off for the kids. Now, I did do some ahead of time. Of course I did. All right? And we did it on both the Blackstone and the Rectech. So we did it right before the show, so none of you had to wait to, for the outcome to see how it's going to be. So they are actually ready now. So we're going to go through another couple of tips on what makes a good McRib sandwich. All right? And there's a couple of things, man. They don't stray. So you want one of those great deli rolls. They're nice and soft. I use the sesame seed one. I've seen these with and without sesame seed, so I'm going to let that be kind of everybody's choice. Now, hold on. Benjamin All just chimed in. He's got a London broil on a roast, making love in the smoke in my smoker. There we go. A little piece from Ben Hall. What else we got? Steve Boatsma. I like that. Steve wanted to wait the whole 9 yards. Okay, so we've got our fresh white buns here. Come on in. Just like that. Now, you're not going to toast these. This is the only time I'm going to tell you don't toast your buns. I don't see them toasted there. It's just a nice, soft, white bun. That's all they're looking for. But come on over here, because on the Blackstone, check this out. This is one that we put on right before we come in, and that is exactly what we take out of the freezer. It's got the little rib marks in there. You start it kind of fake rib mark side down and then turn it on over, just like that, and that is exactly what I'm looking for. Holy moly, that's fun. Guys, this is a good time. So now we're going to come over here, We're going to dip this, no kidding. This goes in the barbecue sauce. You're not going to spread barbecue sauce. You're going to lightly spoon it over. You're going to drench it, drown it, unrecognizable. That's what these guys do. That's going right there. Perfect. I like it. And then let's talk about the onions. Look at these. All right. These onions, these aren't perfect circles. They're not like, they are onion cut in half and then sliced and thick too. You want to know the onions there, right? And they're raw. Listen to me. Bring the camera up. Don't saute these. If you saute these, then all of this is now is Marc Gill's pork paste sandwich. That's all it is. A McRib has white, crunchy, raw onions, and that's it. So guys, this is our McRib version on the griddle. And I've got a smoked one right behind it here. It's following up close. So where's the knife that I was just using? Oh, I don't want to use that. There's like raw stuff on it. Okay, so there we go. Perfect. That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Delicious.
Don't you think? Yeah, I think we do good. Let's try this.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Look at that. That's perfect. All right, fish. There we go. What do we do it? All right. What do you think? Isn't that good? Wow. All right, one more bite. That's so good. Wow. All right. Do that every time. Now we've got one in our smoker. So same thing. Gonna open up that bun. Let's grab our tongs here. Look at that. Oh, that's perfect, Trish. Look at that. Not quite as much shrinkage in the smoker. I don't know how this one's gonna hold together. Let's get it in there. All right, I think we need to be gentle with this one. Okay, there we go. Oh.
Dan Moore wants to know if the McRib had pickles, or is he tripping?
Oh my goodness, I don't remember pickles on it. Did they have pickles? Oh no.
I don't know. Jake Vaughn loves your fortune.
Mine don't have pickles.
Loves the fortune fire sauces.
All right, here we go.
Jake Vaughn loves the fortune fire sauces.
There we go. Oh, perfect. Love it. There we go. Get those onions on there. So this one is out of the smoker. Now listen, if you're making this in the house, pop it in your oven. All you want to do is add a couple of little shots of liquid smoke to your mixture to recreate that smoky flavor. So there is.
Denise says yes, pickles.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? We're a pickle-free family. So at McDonald's, I would say, hold the pickles. You know what? Hold my pickles. Here we go. They both taste exactly like barbecue sauce.
John wants to know what temperature you're cooking.
Oh my goodness. Always, hey, pork's not like it used to be. When we were kids, if you didn't cook the bejeebas out of pork, like they said you were going to keel over, I treat pork a lot like beef. For this one, I kicked it up to 165. That's usually what I'm shooting for. These were so good.
Yeah, well.
Oh, sorry.
There's a...
I've neglected my wife. There's what?
There's a pickle controversy.
Is there a pickle backlash? Oh, no. All right. I am going to say that it has pickles on it. Fine. I'm going to, what's the word? I concede that? Is that it? I concede that there's pickles on it? I don't want pickles. I wanted the onions. To me, a McRib is all about the onions. I never even noticed a pickle on the McRib. Did you?
It's delicious.
It's delicious. So guys, with or without pickles, give that a go. Hey, my name's Marc Gill. This has been Marc's on the Grill. I hope you guys had a laugh or two this time. This is a lot of fun. Hey, we're in Tampa Bay, and the Buccaneers are in the Super Bowl, or the big game. What am I legally allowed to say? We'll figure it out. What do you want to say here? Trish is like dying. What's up? Who you saying hi to?
Is there any more sandwiches?
What?
Is that it?
What? That's it? No, I'm going to cook more for the kids, but this is it for us.
Oh, okay.
Is that it? The kids don't eat tonight. Guys, give this recipe a try. We're going to throw down in the link below our cookbook. What are we saying?
Jeremy, it's not a McDonald's McRib if it's real ribs.
Yeah, if it's real rib, there you go. That's funny. Guys, my name's Marc Gill. This has been Marc's on the Grill. Give this a try. We'll see you next time, guys. There's no pretty food shot to look at. So you just get to go out and eat another big bite. There you go. Oh, that's so good. All right, guys.